Show, presented by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Utah Jazz playing against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for Golden State, both these teams excited about the matchup, feeling confident that they can prevail. We will see shortly how those aspirations pan out. And, of course, we'll have a chance to see Klay Thompson. Shaq, at this point in his career, where do you rank him among the top shooting guards in the league?
I'm going to have to go number 2.
Wow.
His counterpart is number 1. And his counterpart,
How can his counterpart
top
be
shooting guards.
Yeah, I think he's
a two-guard.
2 guards.
Oh, okay, my bad. Well, you said guards. You said,
No, top shooting guards.
Okay, start again.
well, hold on. A shooting guard is a guard that shoots.
No, it's
No
a two-guard.
question.
Point guard, shooting
Listen,
guard.
man, you're trying to mess me up here.
Well, there's a power forward and a small forward. Usually the small forward is a little
No,
smaller
you
than
just
the
say
power.
forwards.
No.
No?
All right, re-ask the question. 2 guard, okay.
Okay. How do you rank him among the top shooting guards in the league?
Well, does shooting guards mean 2 guards or
Yes.
guards that shoot?
A two-guard.
All right, 2 guard. Thank you, Ernie, for that enormous clarification. I would probably say he's the number 1 2 guard in the league.
Ahead of Jimmy Butler.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Ahead of James
yes.
Harden, although Harden
Yes.
does bring the ball up.
Yes, yes. His form, the way his shot looks, and what I really love about this guy is he's not worried about his stats. But if you ask him to step up, he can definitely step up into the attic.
I agree with Shaq because when he's on fire, he's one of the most exciting players there is and can completely take over games.
Time now for tip-off. Kevin Harlan will have the call, and we will see you later.
So if you say shooting center, that means I'm playing the 2 now?
the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Jazz fans are making noise. We're in Salt Lake City, Utah. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Durant, and it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Gordon Hayward has always been a good NBA athlete, but now he's starting to get bigger and stronger over the years and being able to finish through contact in the lane.
Now here's Curry. Pachulia sets a screen for Curry. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
We're talking about Stephen Curry range right now on that shot.
Johnson to screen. Hayward passes to Exum. Back to Hayward. A three. It's rebounded by Golden State. And Hayward, for his size and strength, moves his feet pretty well defensively.
Yeah, underrated defender. They say he plays a lot of tennis. That's where he gets his lateral quickness from.
Now, here's Exum. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Dishes it to Johnson. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for two. So it's the Warriors now. Here's Curry. At the top of the key, Thompson. It's Durant on the wing. 6 to shoot. And here's Green outside. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Johnson the screen. Hayward from outside. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor.
Only 1 of 4 to start, looking to find that rhythm.
And the basket by Curry.
Well, that shot by Stephen Curry from the three-point line, he can hit that with his eyes closed.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Exum dishes to Johnson. Back to Exum. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
They just talked that one up to a little miscommunication. I'm sure they'll get on the same page.
Now here's Durant. He feeds it to Thompson. Outside Curry. And a miss there on the triple. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Ingles can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And stolen by Hayward. Shoots from 14. Exum's shot is off. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Durant kicks to Green. Bangs home the trifecta.
And this is the kind of basketball that Durant wants to play. Ball movement, hit the open man.
Feeds it to Gobert. Gobert the screen. On its way from Hayward for 2. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
He is so out of his element right now. Hasn't made a shot all quarter. I feel for him.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6 in transition. Here come the Jazz. Exum leading the charge. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
If you're the defense, that's what you want to do. Make it uncomfortable for the offensive player.
Now Exum after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. On its way from Hayward for 2. Almost, but it rolls out.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
A shot by Curry, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Johnson outside. He dishes it to Exum. Trying his luck deep. Another miss by Utah. Warriors leading by 5. And David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David?
Well, Kevin, no surprise he said their focus has to be on defense when you're going up against a team that's so crafty on offense. He said we have to avoid mental lapses because they will take advantage. And we'll see if they're on their game tonight, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Well, guys, it really makes sense to have their defense poised to deal with the great shooters on the floor tonight.
It really does. If they can't keep the damage done by those guys to a minimum, then it's going to be a long night.
No question about that. They must crowd their shooters and give them little to no room to operate.
Here's Curry after Gordon Hayward's bucket. Curry with it. Now defended by Exum. And the foul called on Joe Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. So it's the Warriors now. It's good. 10 points for Steph Curry.
There's something to be said about putting a team on your back, trying to will it to victory. His scoring has been phenomenal this quarter. Steve Kerr, Coach of the Year. Not a bad way to start off your coaching career. Averaged 70 wins through his first 2 years. That is unreal.
Now here's Johnson. Clock at 6. Exum passes to Ingles. Jazz passing it around. Three-pointer, Hayward, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Hayward's got 5 now.
The catch-and-shoot jumper from Hayward is virtually impossible to guard. He is so quick on the draw.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And with Kerr, there were a lot of other coaches that had great seasons, but how can you not, Steve, give the award to someone who won 73 games?
I totally agree. There were some coaches that did a fantastic job, but it came down to either Luke Walton or Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr obviously won it, and I'm happy for him.
Andre Iguodala has checked in for Pachulia. Warriors leading by 4. Stolen by Exum. Johnson dishes to Exum. Johnson the screen. Hayward kicks to Exum. Back to Hayward. Gobert with a screen for Hayward. 4 on the shot clock. A 3. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
He just looks uncomfortable offensively, really over the course of the whole game, and it's killing his team.
A different look for Utah. Favors comes in for Gobert, and Hood subbed in for Joe Ingles. Thompson outside. Curry setting the pick for Thompson. Back to Curry. Pass to Green. Durant with it. Now defended by Hayward. Durant the pass to Iguodala. And stolen by Hayward. Now the feed to Johnson. Hood. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Rodney Hood showing off his athleticism with the dunk. I have to love watching this guy play.
Outside Durant. Outside Curry. Jumper off the screen. That one misses. So Utah will take it the other way.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
From 11 feet away, Draymond Green with the rebound. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Outside Durant. From downtown, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. Boris Diaz checked in for the Jazz. Shelvin Mack comes in for Dante Exum. Then for the Warriors, JaVale McGee's checked in for Green. West comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Mack with the ball. They set the pick. Diaw dishes to Hayward. Takes the three. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Can you believe this? The defense has no answers. He's been unconscious this quarter.
Now here's Mack. Diaw, the screen. And Favors kicks to Hayward. Out to the wing. Here's Mack. Another miss by Utah.
When you're that wide open from a very makeable distance, you have to come away with points. When you look at Klay Thompson being drafted back in 2011, compare him up with Stephen Curry, the Warriors essentially have doubled down on three-point shooting. They have two guys that are lights out behind the line.
Jazz trailed by 5. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside Hood. Back to Mack. Diaw, the screen. 6 to shoot. Hood gets the bucket. Outside shooting never more important than it is in today's NBA. And Steve, you get the sense that the best shooting backcourt in NBA history was no accident. I mean, this was by design.
Yeah, to go draft two guys that can flat out shoot the basketball. People are saying the best two shooters in the league, and you know what? They might be right.
Now Diaw after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Diaw, the screen. Mack, the pass to Favors. Hayward outside. He kicks it to Hood. There's the dish to Favors. And it's all evened up.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Outside Curry. West outside. And McGee kicks to Livingston. Left side Curry. Hayward with some nice D.
That was a huge face-off at the rim. Two great competitors. Defense took it.
Favors with the screen. Hayward against Iguodala. Hayward kicks to Favors. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
That was a risky pass. Poor decision, really. Fortunately, they didn't lose the possession.
1:35 left here in the first quarter. Warriors have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Wasted no time on that one. 1:21 left to play in the first. And here is Mack. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Now the pass to Diaw. Just 5 on the clock. Good, and the nice assist from Mack. Diaw's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Curry kicks to McGee. West at the elbow. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now Mack. Hayward outside. Back to Mack. Favors with the screen. And Mack kicks to Hayward. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
The three-point stroke of Gordon Hayward is so sweet. One of his favorite shots to take.
Pass to West. Kicks it to Curry. This one for three. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Jazz out in front. They're up by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the basketball bloodlines of Klay Thompson. He tells us how his father and brother have become so involved with his success.
Dad always watches more film than me. And I watch film too. Not saying I don't. But they're both fans, and they have a huge passion for the game. That's why they're still around it.
Yeah, you know, it's great to have that blend of support and competitiveness around you really your whole life.
Yeah, you can try to put a little something over on your coaches from time and again, even your teammates maybe, but family, they'll check you every time.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
They've been super aggressive on that end, and they've been rewarded for it so far. Let's see if they'll be able to maintain this for the rest of the game.
Favors and Gobert, the defensive big men pair. Shelvin Mack is out there with Rodney Hood, and it's Ingles in at the 3. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second.
And for Kevin Durant, guys, when he left Oklahoma City to join the Warriors, he knew he'd face a backlash. I mean, fans in Oklahoma City, some felt betrayed. Critics who said he took the easy way out. But in the end, he went with his gut. Decided to face that criticism and go outside his comfort zone and his safe haven, if you will, in OKC.
Here's Thompson following the three-pointer by Utah. Outside Durant from past the arc, and another 3 for Golden State.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Favors. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Gobert using that 7'1" frame well on the glass, utilizing his size.
Favors against Durant. Thompson outside. Unloads. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Hood dishes to Mack. He feeds it to Favors. Here's Ingles. Back to Favors. Dishes it to Gobert. It's stolen by Gobert.
Love how Gobert stays active inside, picking up fouls in the process. We always talk about Rudy Gobert's defensive impact, but now on the offensive end, he is never going to be a post scorer, but rolling to the rim, he has good hands and plays above the rim offensively.
That one is off. And Gobert in that Tyson Chandler mold, Steve. Don't you think you can just see him driving inside and trying to go to the rim? You just can't let him do that.
No, you can't, because when he catches it, he's so long, he can dunk the basketball. But I like that he's adding a little touch around the basket now.
And the second free throw, good.
The Frenchman, Rudy Gobert, really making an immediate impact with his rebounding and his shot blocking ability.
Outside, Green. And again, no good by Golden State. Utah leading. Johnson outside. Pass to Hood. Three-pointer. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Nobody near Barnes. No good on the 3. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Exum with it. Gobert with a screen on Green. Exum passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
Feeds to Durant. Green with a screen for Durant. And the Warriors miss again. Utah leading by 3. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Gobert with a screen for Exum. Back to Hood. Gobert the screen. Hood drives in from 18 feet away, and it's Hood again missing. Warriors trail by 3, and on our sideline, our reporter David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Utah wasn't going to let Gordon Hayward go to Charlotte. They matched that offer sheet a couple of years ago, and now he's growing into his role as the go-to offensive player for the Jazz. But it's his versatility that really makes him special. He said, I have to be active and have to affect all parts of the game in order for us to be a successful team. And indeed, Kevin, he does a little bit of everything.
Sure does. Thank you, D.A. Now, here's Thompson. Following the miss by Rodney Hood. Looking to end the drought. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Durant's got 8.
Maybe the most deadly mid-range scorer in the league. Kevin Durant, one of the few players who could live off those if he wanted to.
Exum kicks to Johnson. Here's Ingles. He dishes it to Exum. Gobert the screen. Back to Exum. Johnson outside. The Jazz working the ball around now. Hood gets the bucket. Here is Durant. He's got 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To the inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert is a high percentage shooter from the interior, especially when he's dropping the hammer.
Green the screen. Livingston dishes to Green. Now here's Durant and the wide open shot from Green. And the baseline jumper no good. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Thompson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
And yes, you're absolutely right. Beautiful pick. Ugly shot.
Hood kicks to Exum. Johnson outside. And here's Exum. Johnson the screen. 4 on the clock. Hood for 3. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 3 assists now in this one.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Steve, I still remember when you went to Atlanta in that trade from Miami. Pretty much everyone agreed it was a heist. It was a steal for the Hawks. Do you think we see less lopsided trades these days?
Yeah, we do, Kevin. Reason why? Because of the salary cap. You're trying to match money and money together. And I think right now, Kevin, you're starting to see because of the contract situations, you want value for value. So they're not as lopsided as they used to be.
Julia, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here is Livingston. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Passes it to Barnes. Green kicks to Pachulia. Green against Johnson. Down low. 6 to shoot. Thompson outside. And the Warriors miss again.
How anyone could give him that much room from his spot is crazy. But the defender got away with it.
Hood kicks to Gobert. Now Exum. Ingles passes to Gobert. Johnson dishes to Exum. It's stolen by Green. Thompson outside. The feed to Livingston. He kicks to Green. Barnes outside. The dish to Thompson. At the elbow, Green. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. He was all alone on that one. Thompson's got his first basket.
Sometimes before Thompson even catches the pass, he knows he's firing.
Johnson the screen. Johnson with a screen on Green. Exum with it. Outside Hood. Shot clock at 5. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Rodney Hood. Then for the Warriors, Iguodala comes in for Barnes, and Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Warriors trailed by 8. Outside Curry. Picked by Pachulia. Left side Curry. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Clock at 6. Thompson inside the line. And again, no good by Golden State.
Look, he's doing everything he can to get out of this funk. Just been a rough quarter shooting the basketball.
Gobert the screen. Hayward. And too long on the shot.
Really bad mental lapse by the defense, yet he did not make them pay, surprisingly.
Green the screen. Outside for Curry. The 10-footer. Nice jump shot. Good. Curry's got 15.
Curry is being guarded closely. He makes it look so easy, though. The speed of his release is just unreal.
Exum kicks to Johnson. To the paint. Gobert down low. Pachulia covering. Nice shot by Gobert.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
It's Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Johnson outside. Nice ball movement by Utah. And that comes off the assist by Exum. 5 points in the game.
I tell you what, he's got an unreal feel for that corner 3. Huge mistake to give him that shot uncontested.
And Gordon Hayward, certainly a focal point of this Jazz offense. Steve, a great ball handler, and they look to him to initiate their offense.
Yeah, and I think he's starting to grow into this role over the years. A go-to guy. At first, I didn't think he was ready for it, but seemingly now he's getting more and more comfortable at that role, and also his playmaking ability has been huge for the Utah Jazz.
Different look for Utah. Derek Favors checked in for Rudy Gobert. Diaw comes in for Joe Johnson. And Max subbed in for Dante Exum. JaVale McGee's checked in for Golden State. West comes in for Draymond Green. And so it's Golden State with it. They trail by 11. Outside Curry. Warriors the rebound. A second chance effort. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
He's a great offensive rebounder, and he showed it.
Utah leading by 9. Diaw the screen. Here's Mack. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Hayward outside. 6 on the shot clock. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Hayward's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
McGee is screen on Hayward. Iguodala dishes to McGee. Count it. McGee's got his first bucket in this one.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Favors with the screen. 1:56 left in the second quarter. Hayward against West. Takes the 13-footer. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Hayward is so tricky with the pump fake. The D has to do a better job staying on the ground. When you face the Utah Jazz, the one thing you know, they have a big front line. They're an elite rebounding team, especially at the offensive end. When you face them, you got to have a team effort on the glass.
The first one falls. And with more and more teams, Smitty, looking to space the floor, do you think the Jazz can be successful playing big with Favors and Gobert in the middle?
I think on the defensive end, it's fantastic. Both are athletic. Both can move their feet. It's the offensive end is a challenge. Favors has improved his mid-range jumper, but he's not yet a three-point marksman. And Gobert, he's getting better.
Hayward hits them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Outside Curry to the middle. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from McGee.
He was wide open. Reason why? Stephen Curry is a fantastic player who quickly got it over to his teammate.
Diaw, the screen. For 3, Hayward. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Picked by West. Curry passes to Thompson. They get the rebound. Now here's Curry. He's got 15. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. .59 seconds left in the first half. Thompson sets the pick for Iguodala. Curry's shot is good.
Stephen Curry is the kind of guy always looking for his shot. If you give him room, he's going to take it.
And Mack kicks to Favors. Here's Ingles. The pass to Hayward. A 3-ball. Doesn't go for him.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Pass to West. Iguodala outside. Kicks it to Thompson. Plenty of space. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Now just a 5-point Jazz lead. Utah has gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And here's Hayward. He's got 12. Favors with the screen. On deep. No good on that one. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Jazz lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. During one stretch, they trailed by 7, never falling behind too far. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possessions. They did a great job of that in the first half.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and they helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And that'll do it, as the second half is just about ready to begin. Back to Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game. Hey, watch yourself.
I'm celebrating. We're the best.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he did a nice job. He got some easy buckets, made some tough shots. He erupted in the first half of play.
Warriors trailed by 5. And Golden State looking at who they've got. The incredible shooting pair of Curry and Thompson in the backcourt. Pachulia is out there with Green. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. From outside the arc, sinks the triple. Durant's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Warriors. And Coach Quinn Snyder played the game at a very high level himself on a Washington State High School championship game. Led Duke as the starting point guard. He's got a good-looking resume.
Yes, he does. Pretty savvy with this game of basketball.
Here's Hayward. Count that one. Hayward's got 14.
The floater from Hayward is very effective. His body control is just outstanding.
Curry kicks to Green. Durant wide open. He fires. It doesn't go either for Durant.
No defensive pressure. That's a three-point attempt. He loved to have that.
Johnson outside. Back to Exum. Over to the left wing. Clock at 4. From deep. Unable to get that one. Curry with some nice D. Gobert dishes to Exum. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now a 6-point Utah lead.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Picked by Pachulia. Here's Curry. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
It's got to be hard guarding Stephen Curry. You don't know when he's going to shoot the basketball. And sometimes you overreact and you're just plain and simple fouling.
We all know that Curry broke the 3-point record last year, putting up an incredible 402 made threes on the season. The fact that no one had reached 300 before, then he goes and gets 400 is just astonishing.
And that is what is the most impressive thing about the record. He broke his own record by over 100. It would be like a player hitting 90 home runs in a year. Little doubt that he's the best shooter of all time.
And both free throws good for Curry.
He's one of the best free throw shooters in the league, and he showed it there.
Now Exum on its way from Hayward for 2. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we know our old friend Steve Kerr was new to coaching when he took the reins of the Warriors, but he'd mentored under the greats. He said that Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich both had an almost scary amount of presence. As for Steve, he said, "I'm very laid back. I believe in the calm presence of a coach more so than the ranting and raving and screaming and yelling." I guess that's what he says to the referees anyway, guys.
Cool under pressure, but D.A., he's as competitive as they come. Thank you. Now, here's Exum. Gobert, the screen. To the wing on the left. There's a screen. Jazz passing it around, and the shot is good from Johnson.
The precise passing ability of Hayward, really a luxury for this team.
Curry passes to Thompson. He feeds it to Pachulia. Curry with it, and it's Johnson picking him up, and the foul called on Joe Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And the Jazz making a change here. Hood's checked in. Here is Durant. He's got 11. Shoots from the corner. Up again. It's good on the putback.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Exum, and Gobert kicks to Hood. Gobert, the screen. On its way from Hayward for two. No good off the front iron.
Something seems off with him tonight. Maybe it's his rhythm or his timing. Fortunately, his teammates are playing well enough to keep them ahead.
Curry dishes to Green. Durant sets a screen for Green. It's stolen by Johnson. Lets the three fly. Good on the triple. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Total collapse on defense there. You can't let a good shooter like him get a clear look at the basket from outside.
Outside Curry. Durant, the pass to Pachulia. Beyond the arc. It's good, and the Jazz is cut down to just one on the bucket from Green.
Love to see Draymond getting his feet set and firing from the outside.
Johnson the screen. Exum with it. Outside Hood. Just 5 on the clock. Dishes it to Johnson. Warriors with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Curry. For the lead. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. This game has a lot of character here in the 3rd period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Now here's Exum. Johnson kicks to Exum. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game.
Dante Exum is a truly talented player, taking care of business down inside.
Hood against Thompson. High post, Pachulia. Back to Thompson. Inside. Pachulia, no luck.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
And that kind of tier defense is crucial to any team's success. Gotta defend the paint.
Now here's Thompson following the miss by Rodney Hood. Curry dishes to Pachulia, and that one is good. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Gotta love Curry's passing ability, an expert at setting up his guys.
And a season full of records for the Golden State Warriors. 73 wins, a 24-0 start, 34 road wins. Steve, 54 consecutive wins at home. Of all those, which record impresses you the most?
Well, I think 73 wins, because you have to be able to do all that to get to 73. People were calling them lucky. I don't think so. It takes a lot to be able to win 73 wins in this league.
Now here's Exum. After Gordon Hayward's miss, Gobert the screen. Johnson outside. Feeds to Hayward. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. And Durant sends it back.
The standing reach of a center, the mobility of a guard. No wonder Durant sent that one back.
Green passes to Curry. Green kicks to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
Taking good shots overall, hitting a high percentage of them. That's what has this team rolling.
Johnson the screen, on its way from Hayward for 2. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
You know, that job of getting through screen is not pretty, but somebody has to do it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
For the Jazz, Derek Favors checked in for Rudy Gobert, and Shelvin Max subbed in for Exum. Golden State also making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Pachulia. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. Passes it to Curry. Here's Green. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Green is just so gritty on the glass. Junkyard dog mentality at all times.
Boris Diaz checked in for Utah. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Warriors shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Now here's Matt. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Hayward kicks to Favors. The Jazz working the ball around now. Now here's Matt, covered by Barnes. The shot from 20 feet away. The shot comes out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Barnes sets a screen for Curry. And that one's good, Barnes.
The way he threw that pass with such ease on the run, that was a thing of beauty.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Favors with the screen. Hayward dishes to Matt. Back to Hayward. From the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Matt. Max got 4 assists in the game.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Now here's Iguodala. He dishes it to Livingston. Outside Curry. And another three for Golden State.
I love the mindset he's playing with. No matter who's checking him, he's winning that battle. A big reason why they're winning this game.
Here's Mack. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Diaw with the screen on Iguodala. Now here's Mack. Hayward outside. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Hayward's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
His marksmanship this quarter has been unbelievable, yet they still trail in this game.
Outside Curry. Green against Favors. Here's Curry on target from 13 feet. Curry's got 15 points here in the second half.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Diaw sets the pick for Hayward. The feed now to Hood. Keeps it alive. And there's Favors putting it right back in.
You love the effort of Favors on the glass. He's a scrappy player who comes away with second chance opportunities for his club.
It's tipped and stolen by Hood. A shot by Hayward, wide open. Offensive rebound. Favors. This is his first free throw of the game.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And that one falls for Favors.
Derek Favors entered this league as a one-and-done out of Georgia Tech. Still pretty raw, but the growth offensively has been impressive. He's added some post moves and a nice mid-range jumper.
Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Utah. Then for the Warriors, JaVale McGee comes in for Green, and West subs in for Barnes. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You know, the shooting ability of Derek Favors combined with his size makes him a hard matchup for most defenses.
To the paint, it's tipped and stolen by Favors. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Mack, and he hits it to tie the game up. 1:58 left in the third. And when Favors came into the league, Steve, he said the coaches told him to work on his posting. Now it's all screen roll.
Well, the league has changed. The big guy's got to play out of space, and he does a nice job of transforming from a guy that played down in the paint to a guy that's comfortable off pick and roll play.
Here's Mack following the score by Golden State. Outside Favors. He kicks it to Ingles. Outside Hood. Shot clock at 6. 14 feet away, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Favors got it all tied up now for Utah. Now here's Curry. He's covered closely. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
The Jazz at the point guard position over the last 3 seasons have really struggled with their playmaking. A low rate of assists and high turnovers.
Now here's Hayward. 22 points for him. Dish to Ingles. Favors with the screen. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And that play right there, Favors is a selfless player who is willing to do whatever it takes to get his guys clean looks at the basket.
Here's Curry. He's got 32. McGee a screen. Thompson against Hood. The pass to Iguodala. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Iguodala's got 5 now.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Gave up a little momentum and then grabbed it right back.
Now here's Hayward. 7-second difference, shot and game clock.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
I think you're right, but so often we see teams who aren't thinking about it.
Now here's Curry. He's covered by Mack. The shot by Curry, no good.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Those types of shots are low quality. You're not going to win too many friends on that one.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Warriors on top, up by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Salt Lake City. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy, drive and kick, let it come out in the wash, all right?
And Steve Kerr asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense, play inside out when you can.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Favors is out there with Johnson. Then it's Exum. Then it's Sheldon Mack. And it's Ingles in the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now here's Favors. Here's Mack. Johnson in the corner. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Durant the pass to Kerr. Picked by West. Curry kicks to Durant. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Gobert, he's checked in for Shelvin Mack. And Golden State also making a change. Matt Barnes is checked in for JaVale McGee. Utah trailing here. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Favors with the screen. Ingles in the corner. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. And year after year, Derek Favors making steady improvements, Steve, and he's still entering his prime.
Well, he came in as a rebounder and a defender, but now is back to the basket game. He's comfortable. Now his face-up jump shot, but what I love is one dribble to the rim and he can finish. Offensive game has definitely improved at all levels.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And, you know, Steve, you ask around the league, when it comes to home court advantage, the Jazz have one of the best in the NBA.
A very passionate crowd, very loud and dedicated. And, of course, the altitude plays a factor, too. Second highest in the league after Denver. And for visiting teams, you get winded much quicker.
Here's Johnson. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Curry. Outside Durant. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Gobert with a screen for Johnson. Here's Ingles. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Picked by West. Here's Curry. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Although it isn't clear cut that Curry is the best player in the game right now, he certainly has the best case. Back-to-back MVPs. And Steve, the impact he has on the court is just peerless.
You can throw other names in as well, but Curry and his back-to-back MVPs puts him in elite company. He is quickly rising on the all-time greatest players list. He's earned it, and he has transformed the art of shooting.
Pachulia, he's checked in for David West. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Gobert with a screen for Exum. Joe Johnson on the wing. Here's Favors, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And the focus of Favors, calmly taking the hit and finishing the basket off.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Matt Barnes. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Curry. Thompson outside. Picked by Pachulia. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
If you give Thompson any room to breathe, he'll make you look silly.
Exum kicks to Favors. At the top of the key, Ingles. Down low. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Durant. Green dishes to Thompson. Pass to Curry. Kicks to Pachulia. Green with a screen on Johnson. Green, the screen. Open shot, Thompson, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
And KD, a willing passer, and at his size, he's able to see right over the top of the defense.
Exum passes to Favors. Gobert, the screen. Outside Curry. Launches it. Ingles with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The drive by Thompson and the rejection by Favors.
The long reach of Favors have a real impact, especially when he leaves the ground quickly in time for blocks.
He feeds it to Exum. Nice ball movement by Utah. And Favors kicks to Gobert. Exum with a wide open look. And 10 shot. Basket good. Gobert's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Huge play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game wears on.
You know what? That was perfect timing on that possession. Huge play in the game. They needed those points right now.
Here is Durant. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here's Exum. Johnson outside. To Exum. Gobert, the screen. Johnson for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Durant kicks to Thompson. This is to Green. Pachulia the pass to Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Jazz have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Favors can't get it to go. Golden State's gone ice cold from 3-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Draymond Green, the triple-double machine, was second in 2016 for the most in the entire NBA. He can rebound the basketball, he can score, and he loves to pass to the Splash Brothers.
And Steve, Green certainly is one of the perfect candidates to put up a triple-double every night. Might go out of his way to get it done at times.
Yeah, he did admit. Last year there was times where he was chasing a triple-double. He said, no more of that, I'm just going to play basketball. And you know what? He started to get more triple-doubles.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Derek Favors. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Draymond, a former second-round draft pick, always plays this game with a chip on his shoulder.
Johnson the screen for 3. Hayward. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Durant dishes to Green. Pass to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Green with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Thompson. And he gets it to go from the corner. And the Warriors lead by 4.
He really looks composed shooting the ball this half. Much more consistent, hitting a much higher percentage.
Johnson the screen. Hayward from outside. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 6 assists in the game.
Having a monster night from beyond the arc. He had 2 bombs in the first half, now 3 more since.
Now here's Green. It's Durant on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's been an ascension to stardom for Draymond Green the last few seasons. Gone from role player to starter to superstar, all-star in a very short time span.
You just scratch your head how Green was taken in the 2nd round of the draft. So many different teams passed up on a guy who played extremely well at the college level. He has the skills and mentality to be a force in this league for a long time. Many argue he's already a top 10 player in the game. And his defense, that might be the #1 thing he does that separates him.
one is no good.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Ingles kicks to Johnson. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That would have been a good time to just keep it simple. No need to rush that pass.
And the Jazz making a change here. Hood's checked in. The Warriors leading. Outside Curry. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Curry's got 18 points now here in the second half. Exum kicks to Johnson. Feeds it to Exum. Put on the wing. Passes to Gobert. He dishes it to Exum. Hayward with the ball. Leaner from distance. Offensive rebound. Johnson can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 4. The feed to Curry. Picked by Pachulia. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got 38 points.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Johnson sets the screen for Hood. The dish now to Hayward. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you got to trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
Now Hayward following Durant's three-point attempt. Johnson, a wide open look. Johnson missing again. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Now Curry, picked by Pachulia. Shot from the wing. Again, Golden State.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Hayward. Gobert the screen. Three-pointer. Hayward missing again.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
You know, offense is about rhythm. He has lacked rhythm in this entire quarter.
Durant against Johnson. Durant the pass to Green. Picked by Pachulia. Thompson from long range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Jazz trail by 9. Hayward with the ball. To the inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Hayward. And that's 15 points for Rudy Gobert. Outside Curry. They double team Curry. Green kicks to Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The screen from Thompson. It's Curry outside. That shot missing. So Utah will take it the other way. Now here's Hayward. Gobert with a screen on Durant. Hayward dishes to Exum. Hayward against Durant. Shot clock at 5. Hood the pass to Gobert. Here's Exum. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. It's Curry outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 43 points.
Gorgeous jump shot from Stephen Curry. The defense cannot let him get that shot off.
Gobert with a screen on Durant. Hayward kicks to Gobert. Excellent D there from Pachulia. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 19-7 run. On the pass to Thompson. Shoots from the right block. A shot, no good. He D'd that time from Hood. Johnson with it. Now Green defending. Gobert the screen. Johnson kicks to Hayward. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's why Hayward is a franchise-level player, a guy who can get shots to go despite getting whacked.
The free throw drops by Hayward. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Back to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. Launches a three. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. Utah calls timeout. They're losing by 10. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Jazz with some changes. Derek Favors checked in for Rudy Gobert. Diaw comes in for Johnson. And Max subbed in for Dante Exum. Different look here for the Warriors. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. West comes in for Draymond Green. Barnes, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. Favors with the screen. On its way from Hayward for two. Rebounded by McGee.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Livingston with it. Now guarded by Hood. Now here's Livingston. Tight defense on him. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Matt. And now running it up the court. Matt pushing it up. Great open look there. Here's Livingston. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, this looked like this was going to be a tough one to pull out. How did you guys maintain your focus?
We just kept believing. On defense, we just kept helping each other out, getting out and running to get some easy baskets, and everybody chipped in.
Big win for you guys tonight. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. It is time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. He went on a ridiculous scoring spree in the third quarter. He was in attack mode the entire time, and his teammates really fed off that surge of energy.
What more can you say about Steph Curry? The man has done it again tonight. He is the most electrifying shooter in the history of the game. I'm going to say it right now. In the history of the game. He is a leader, and his will to win is unparalleled.
Well, Ernie, reminds me of myself. He loves being the bad guy, and he was a great villain tonight. Just sticking it to those fans. Anytime they got on his case, he stepped up and hit a big shot after big shot. Fantastic performance in a very tough environment.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hard-working.
A lot of people.
Yeah. The long line at the buffet, though.
Shout out to the T-Pose, man.
Oh,
I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.